Alice Springs, Melbourne hosted the Power. Dan, the Demons for a while looked likely.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they started really well, the Demons, and they have done for the majority of the year, and it wasn't looking good for Port early in the game. It was all, again, on the back of pressure and a high work rate, and Harry O kicks a goal there, and it was Hogan came into the game, Gartlett came into the game because their pressure was so immense. But what happened, about halfway through the second, the game just changed. Boak said enough of that. He got his contested possession count up, and a lot of the other players came with him. They kicked 6 goals in about 15 minutes and then went in, I think, 14 points up at half-time. The game then was pretty much done and dusted, but guys came into it and it was a bit of weight and numbers stuff for the Port Power. Wingard, Robbie Gray, everyone got on the end of it. Robbie Gray had 11 touches in the last quarter and was able to put the icing on the cake. Matt White, as we know, he runs and carries with the footy and is able to kick a fantastic goal there. The 3 things that I learnt from this game: the AFL shouldn't cap rotations at the top end. It was only 24 degrees, but the boys were really fatigued by the end of it. 2, Melbourne need to close the gap between the best and the worst. Last week they had a really great game against us, but they fell away against Port. And 3, Brad Ebert is one of the best gut runners in the competition. He runs to exhaustion, he puts his opposition players under pressure, and he leads by example for his teammates.
And what about Angus Monfrey? He's played his 200th game, obviously been really good for Essendon Football Club, and now came across to Port Adelaide. How did he play? Yeah,
he was really good. Got on the end of it like he has done his whole career. 200 games, a fantastic achievement. Pretty underrated, I think, and plays in that small forward role, but plays a role for both at Essendon and now at Port, and it was great to see him get chaired off in what was a fantastic achievement.
Well done to Gus Monfries. Let's hear from Paul Roos post-match.
What we tried to do at the start of the year was have a more consistent performance. It's clearly our best footy's gone a fair way up from last year, but our worst footy is probably similar to where we were last year. So that's a concerning for us as a footy club.